I'm in Tage. Hard copy.
Wayne, if Xavier can't get in that gun, I need you in that gun and that Vic.
Copy.
Also, be advised, Tage is dying.
Suppressing contacts western field.
Just short of PL Knight.
Actual, this is Charlie Team. Twice is stepping up. Oh, fuck.
These guys have got a tactical northwest about 50 meters from 3-1's current position.
What the fuck happened there?
350 northwest.
Sierra to actual, how copy on 4-1?
Go.
Advise, I'm loading up everyone here in the Vic we have in the compound and moving northeast towards 4-1 as per Lieutenant's orders, how copy?
Roger, fall in behind the battle bus. We're moving down the road.
Copy that. Apollo, how copy on 4-1?
Go ahead for Apollo on 4.
Be advised, there's one times casualty where the Vic used to be. Is he KIA or?
3-1's moving towards.
Are you talking about the one that's on my back, man?
No, there's one where the
Battle bus.
We're on team. 5 meters down.
Let me load this one.
Yep, load him up.
He's loaded.
Roger, just up.
Vic 2 is ready to move when you are battle bus.
3-2, how you looking?
Sierra, be advised that other casualty is KIA. He's left on the ground.
Copy that, Apollo.
Hi, do you copy?
6-2.
Where's Charlie Team? Bye. Is Len with you? We got Grave down here.
We got Grave down up here.
Apollo, are you able to load him up?
I am moving up to your location.
Up and around the right side, just in front of that building that just blew up, and head northeast direct to Mount to reroute with the other squad.
Wait, get back to the gun.
Hey, be advised, we've got a fire team size element moving
I give it
left
by.
to right
Wait,
by that building
go
that
back to the
blew
gun
up.
now. Go. Go back to the gun. Take 2 IC.
Roger, infantry.
I took it already.
Clear the way for the rest of the vehicles to move northeast.
Win, you still good, Win?
Yep, this is Charlie Team. Twice is stepping up. This is Charlie Team. Twice is stepping up.
East compound from us.
We got one man down. We're getting engaged from north.
Win. Try to move slowly.
While we're getting engaged by north. Keep your heads down. Victor loading.
They're 1, walk the Vicks, keep them moving, keep them guessing, get the infantry in cover. Cover.
Let's go, Red. Slow. Go slow. Go slow.
Set up defensive position, Win. Set up.
Jesus, I can't hear a goddamn thing. My
Hey, I
ears
need that battle bus to pull a V-shaped formation beside the other Vic. We need to get 3 actual and Apollo, 3 Apollo up.
Win, back up.
Yours, man.
The other side of the car. Go. Battle bus is backing up. Battle bus is backing up.
Making a way.
Here to actual, be advised, I'm pulling 3 actual and Apollo 3 into this 2-story building at the blue wall compound.
Yeah, there.
Copy.
Yeah, keep moving it more. Yeah. Okay, stop there. Yeah, that's it.
Jesus Christ. God is down.
Wait, tell actuals the bus is already set up for defensive.
Actual battle bus is ready but defensive. Actual hard
So
copy.
you're advised when cavalry is loaded and we're maneuverable again.
Copy, standby.
Copy that.
Alright, Win, just be ready for anything, okay?
Here to actual, be advised, 3 actuals loaded up. Apollo 3 is glitched out, but we're ready to move.
Roger, throw and moving directly north, holding at phase line, Lance building, move.
Ready.
Contact.
Contact close, southern building, bottom floor, 2-story building. There's 1 outside, 1 inside.
Looks like Wayne is down.
Charlie, actually, are you back?
Taking grave now, taking grave now. Go.
Bro, we gotta start moving, move north.
Contact to our left, Wayne is down.
Wayne is down.
Let's move that battle bus north, let's go.
Win, move it north now. Win. Just go, Win. Go.
South, where we just came from, on the road.
See, that is straight up.
Yeah, he's on shoot through that fucking sheet metal. Shoot through it. Keep shooting through it. Right side. Right side. Right next to the tree. Right side, Quinn.
Battle bus, keep moving. Battle bus, keep moving.
Todd's still blocked. Todd, you're gonna have to
Win,
respawn.
Win, keep moving, Win.
I can't shoot you.
Alright, hey, switch to the front. Switch to the front, you're empty. Contact left. Left side.
The gunner's down, by the way.
The gunner's.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck's happening with them?
These buildings at phase line, Lance.
Win, stop, Win. I'm gonna take the gun. Oh, the gunner's back. Go, Win. Continue, Win. Win, just keep going. Drive the vehicle forward.
One, hold in the cover of the buildings here.
Building right next to Vic 1.
Okay, Win, I want you to take the this right side and cover here.
Yeah. Fucking entrance is on this side. Building right here. White story building.
Okay. Push it, push.
Flash prep. Hold on. Pop the door and I'll go.
Where that
Flash out, flash out. Go,
Go, go, go, go, go, quick, go, 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 go.
They run someone working on Apollo.
Contact staff here.
Actual, we were clearing the building next to Vic 1. It's now clear. We're gonna get on Apollo in time now.
Apollo is up. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Or which Apollo.
Oh, behind it.
Really want to see something back up.
But,
Hey, Charlie, get the battle bus into this compound. Get into cover.
Win.
Pull that vehicle forward and to the right in the compound. The other. Sorry, to the rear and to the right.
Over there.
Jesus Christ.
Charlie, make sure we set up one guy to watch security to the southwest of where we came from. There was contacts back there.
Compound, direct north of BP now.
Where did you want it?
Here, Win.
Actual.
To the White House.
Pull
to
it
your
back,
right side.
in front of the vehicle that's here.
Sierra, get that
Sorry,
smaller
behind.
big covering
So if you see me
road
to your southwest, just down the road you just came by, you're gonna set up just behind me.
You got it.
Here, copy.
Again. Yeah,
So pull the vehicle directly south from...
Doing it. Copy.
Actual, taking for Sierra, you wanted watching southwest?
Sierra, I want that Vic watching southwest from where we just came from, the road, correction.
Sierra, copy, stand by. Hey, firm, Charlie's already working on that.
Oh, I was setting up the battle bus to watch that. Hey, pull back, yeah, keep it going. Make sure that the...
My next to Ohio.
I will get you guys like here.
Negative.
I get TP too.
One send number wounded.
Wayne is kid. Roger. Charlie only has one then. Wayne.
Hello.
Roger. Alpha, how many do you have effective?
Need to be teleported?
Yep.
Put you in the center here and you can figure which side you're on.
Alpha, how copy?
Alpha has one man up. Correction. Charlie is. Gotcha.
Sorry.
Hey,
Face back.
push Charlie out to the
Stand by,
west
stand
side
by,
of
stand by.
413.
Small Vic, take whatever infantry combat effective you got and maneuver to provide supporting fire on the compound north that's being assaulted by 3-2.
Alright, yep, there it is. Let's go.
Charlie and I'll drive go ahead and follow me on the west Vic side of for the you guys.
Uh,
road. I'll move up to the compound that 413 is occupying now. P1, you're still gonna hold that rear with that battle bus.
That forward.
Past us. Bring the fix past us.
Roger.
Yeah, get that vehicle 413. I'm going past. Sierra Tactical interrogative. Do you want to push to the western corner of where 413 is currently set up?
Yeah, you can definitely...
Negative, set up that vehicle opposite side of the battle bus.
Do you you want the battle bus to move or stay on?
You good?
Sierra copies, moving the opposite side of Battle Bus.
Battle bus, you can go ahead and pull up as well. Go ahead and get on our compound. You're gonna move past it. Go ahead and get on the west side. I wanna see if we can fucking fix that.
I couldn't even whenever I respawn.
Oh, disregard.
10-4.
Oh, hey, what are you doing? Get back here. Autocannon, northeast.
That's one of our own, Sage.
No, that doesn't sound like it.
831, technical northwest.
Technical northwest.
Your actual
Wait,
interrogative.
overleave
Return boss.
and send him over here since he has the mod.
Gunner, battle bus over.
You're gonna take over driving the...
Copy. Actual interrogative. What's the intent here? Are we just holding security over to the west and northwest?
Where is he? Where is he?
Hey, we had reports of the technical west. Keep your eyes moving that way.
Hey, Ben,
Hold
where are you?
blocking position, southwest.
Zero copy. Be advised, smaller Vic is good-eyed, watching southwest and west for TRF.
Ben, go link up with Stage, I'll take it from here.
So do you want to rejoin?
Do I want to what?
Ben,
Do you want to rejoin?
go link up with Stage, I'll take the private position.
Or should I take?
You at the Vic?
They need your mouse right there. Hey, Ben, are you here?
Wind just left. He just jumped out. Northwest.
Yeah, he got told to get there.
Sure.
43.
Doing screws.
Jesus, we don't have a wheel in this thing, do we?
With combat effective fire team maneuverable if you need additional support called out.
Yes, bro. Do we have a spare wheel that we can use on this day?
Sierra to
Sorry, say
3-1,
that again.
actual, be advised, I've set up 2 buddy teams over side 413. One's going to be watching southwest, while the other one cross watches over to the north. How copy?
Copy all.
Say again, man. I didn't catch that.
I need an ace report. How copy?
Ace report, Charlie.
Alpha is green.
That is great.
Charlie is green.
Charlie, you cannot come again. He came green.
Charlie is triple green. Oh,
Copy that, Charlie. Triple green. Both teams going to advise how many guys you got up, both in VIX and with you. How?
Charlie is 4 strong.
Control that. Contact technical, southwest.
We got contact from southwest. It's down? Nice.
We advise we are 6 combat effective, place me and yourself. How copy?
Roger, confirm 8 total.
8 total, A firm.
Nice. Damn.
let's make sure your engines are turned off, guys, and X.
Make sure you're at.
Regroup at green smoke main intersection.
No, those are small dicks, sir.
Cool guys walk through the smoke.
It's a friendly vehicle we got coming.
Yes, yes. Yeah.
One job.
Man, we learned our lesson.
Next guy's gonna bowl through us like a bunch of bowling pins.
The best in JP.
Alright, 3-2 should all be here.
3-1, are you guys here?
3-1's all here.
4-1. I couldn't hear you.
We can hear you.
4-1's all accounted for.
Roger that.
Hello? Okay.
Lieutenant Lane, would you like to start off?
Yes. All right. Excellent work tonight, guys. First of all, good adaptability. We had a slightly different format for our training tonight than we're used to. However, I think the extra structure is beneficial and something we will stick with going forward. In terms of the actual performance tonight, in the initial 2 phases, you guys, you've done this before. You know the drills. There's some new people in the platoon that maybe have not done these particular battle drills with walking the vehicles through, covering alleys, that sort of thing. So just at the squad and fire team level, be sure you're practicing those type of things, making sure everyone's aware of the little details of where things go wrong when we're in a live exercise. Moving on to the FTX. So just a reminder to everyone, just because we have wheeled vehicles doesn't mean they have to stay on the road all the time. Sometimes it's most beneficial to go off-road, especially in the case when you're getting shot up in the road is kind of like a fatal funnel. So don't be afraid to cut through alleys if you've got to avoid contact, to keep your vehicles safe, or to drive through yards, knock down walls, whatever you got to do. I mean, the vehicle's not going to, hopefully, get yeeted into outer space by going through some of these like stone walls. I think it's a risk worth taking if you're being engaged by the enemy. So just keep that in mind. In terms of maneuvering, the only thing I really saw from my perspective on the west side that was somewhat questionable was that the 3-1 kind of got hung out to dry in one position for too long without really communicating up to the rest of the platoon. They needed some support. And by the time it was kind of clear that they needed to move out of there, I basically just told them to break contact and leave. And then we still pushed 3-1 forward into more contacts. So I think there may be either was a little miscommunication there or just a lack of awareness of where the enemy was and where the lead vehicles were driving. That may be attributed to the fact that you thought you had to drive on the road and didn't know you could go through walls and drive through alleys or whatever. But just make sure that in your squad debrief for one that you cover, what happened there that resulted in, I think, potentially a big drawback in terms of maybe suffering more casualties and essentially just not being aware of what was happening. On the northeast side, I didn't really see what happened, so I don't have much to comment on. 3-2, you did a good job moving into the compound, setting up demo, doing all that good stuff. One thing to note for the demo procedure that I witnessed was that when you're taking control of the net, there's the full demo procedure to follow, and the shortened version of that, platoon level, is fine. Just make sure that, you're at the very least calling out that you've marked the det with whatever type of smoke or chem light or whatever sort of signal you're using, so that people can actually look around and see if they're near the detonation. And then when you're calling that det, do it a little bit slower than you did and make sure that you're leaving pauses, especially at the the 1 second pause that you're not supposed to say over net, so that someone can basically break in and say abort if they're in the demo area. So just make sure you get into a habit of never saying the final 1 in the countdown, and you leave the net open, and that you just go a little bit slower so people have an opportunity to break in if they're still in the blast area or something. Just get in the habit of doing it even if you've policed the area. Otherwise, good effort. Looked pretty good from what I saw. Sergeant Matusik, is your comment relative to that demo piece?
Yeah, so it was marked with orange smoke. I just didn't radio it up, so that's my bad.
Yes, that's fine.
Or yellow smoke, correction, sorry.
Right. At least you got the smoke deployed. Okay, that's it from me, Gunnery Sergeant.
Roger that. I thought the final kind of iteration of training today went by as good as could be expected. You guys know, especially you veterans who've been here for a while, anytime we move through a town, even a smaller one the size of Ferris, you do get hung up. What I thought was good is that there was some initiative that was taken by a couple of different squad leaders. At one point, Sergeant Frias came up to me and said, "Hey, I got terrible eyes. I need to move." That's fine. I think the type of initiative and decentralized command that we want to have is making sure that you guys understand that if you need to move to get better eyes, or if you're taking heavy contact and you need to maneuver away from that heavy contact, I think that's a good thing to make sure you inform us about, so that we can understand, okay, you guys are moving this way. I think the LT put it quite well, is that those phase lines are guides for us. If you move past that phase line, what we need to do is we need to know about you moving that. However, I thought that the movement through the town was pretty good. Yeah, one got hung up a little bit to the south. There's a lot of open space for you guys to maneuver around to, but you guys continued maneuvering, continued fighting your way through 3-2 and 4-1. Excellent job on the northern side. I kept trying to grab guys and steal people and come up from behind, but you guys had your sectors covered, so well done from that. Just remember, don't make sure you're not running off trying to Rambo something. You are going to get shot, and then you are going to get captured. I tried to capture Win a couple of times, but I was unsuccessful because somebody kept shooting me in the head, which pissed me off. So whoever kept shooting me, protect and win. Good job. But going forward, I really enjoyed this type of training with you guys. It was a good first training for me as a platoon sergeant. Got a strong platoon, and I'm really, really looking forward to continue working on. At this point, do we have any Qs or Cs in chat that are relevant to the training at this time? Yes, Astro.
Gunning and driving for vehicles isn't just bitch work. It's actually important. It's kind of a necessary responsibility. We can see what happens when people aren't quick to respond to RPG threats and things, or they don't drive the vehicle in places where they should. So team leads, don't just stick your newest guy in the driver's seat. I mean, it's good in the training, but make sure that you guys are at least drilling it, or like that's on that responsibility.
That's a good point to make. Yeah, absolutely. Sergeant Matusik, make sure you rotate those guys. Make sure you get everybody opportunity to be in the gun and be driving. You're a gunner, you're in an elevation. You're about 10 feet above the ground, so you can see into second stories a lot easier than other guys. You can see where those RPGs are coming from. Make sure that you're radioing that type of information up so that we can get those guys knocked out and you guys can have a working truck to maneuver through. Sergeant Mum.
Yeah, I just wanted to say whoever actually finally did step up on, I don't know who it was from 3-1 who gave that transmission basically saying exactly what the situation was and the support they needed. That was that's a fantastic transmission in terms of the succinctness of the information they gave, and we basically heard everything we needed to hear. So whoever that was, good job.
Yeah, excellent work. Well done, Sergeant Payne. Real quick, did everybody finish with the number of vehicles that they were given at the end? Did everybody have the same? Everybody had 2 working vehicles, correct? Negative. 32 had 2 working. Sergeant Frias, did you lose 1?
Yes, our engine block got fucked right off the bat. It never detonated though.
Okay, so it could be repaired. Yes.
Yeah, affirm.
Staff Sergeant Fogel, did you guys have 2 working ones at the end?
Affirmative, in need of repair, but combat effective.
Roger that. Excellent work then. We only lost really 1 Vic was casualty, but it could be repaired by H&S Company. With nothing else, Lieutenant, is there anything you'd like to add?
Just thanks to Major Hansen for coming, providing SUS support. Did you see anything that you'd like to share with us?
No, you guys covered it. I think 3-1 was the one that was on the southwestern side.
Yes.
All right, yeah, then you guys covered everything I wanted to say. Good job, all.
Yes, thank you, Major Hansen.
And with that, that's it for me.
Roger that. I'm done.
All right, 3. You're dismissed for your breakdowns.
Yep.
They're too much, channel.
31,
do not
just
disconnect.
gather around.